And we are back with DTOID Corner, a show we do here on Destructoid where we rate things, rank things, list things. Today we're going to talk all about the upcoming RPGs in 2023. And keep in mind, this is mine and Mary's top 5 list, so if there's a game missing on it, make sure you tell us about it down in the comments section below. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with one of the biggest games on this list is, of course, Starfield. It's finally going to be coming out this September. I personally cannot wait for this game. It's been a long time coming. We finally got our first look at extended gameplay last year, and the game looks freaking awesome, and I cannot wait to see more of it in the coming months.
This one's gonna have a ton of exploration. Dare I say maybe too much exploration? They quoted something like hundreds and hundreds of planets.
Thousands of planets.
Thousands, yeah, of planets. The completionist side of me is a little stressed out thinking about it. But at the same time, I really enjoy Bethesda games, and I'm curious to see like what kind of decisions we can make, what kind of chaos we can cause, you know. Do you want to be a good guy? Do you want to be a bad guy? So I'm really hyped for this one.
There's going to be an endless amount of planets to explore. You can go look for minerals down on a planet. You can fly your own freaking spaceship. And of course, I'm excited to have unique experiences in these massive open planets, which is what Bethesda games are all about.
Next up, we have Sea of Stars, which was my most anticipated game of last year, but this year it's happening. It has a release date in August. I played the demo, which honestly did what I think demos should do, and it just has me wanting more immediately with this game.
I always thought it looked fun, looked beautiful, but then when I actually played it, I was just mind blown. It's way prettier when you see it in front of you, like playing it. And the combat was way better than I expected. I didn't expect this more like Paper Mario style active battling during the turn-based combat, which I just really loved. And can we talk about the music? Oh my god.
The composer Yasunori Mitsuda is pretty well known. You may have recognized some of his works in Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
And the writing, I think, is just as witty and charming as Chrono Trigger, so I really appreciated that in the demo. I cannot wait for the full game.
Yeah, Sea of Stars definitely feels like a love letter to like the older RPG, JRPG classics, but I'm also really interested to see what new modern mechanics they add to still make it feel like a fresh new RPG.
Next on our list, Final Fantasy 16. This is coming in hot, not too long now. I think the game looks really awesome. I'm trying not to watch much of it. I actually didn't watch the PlayStation State of Play. Yeah, that's what they're called. And the overall tone of Final Fantasy 16 just looks like it's way more mature than previous games in the series. I'm thinking this could end up actually being a rated M game, which would be a first for a mainline Final Fantasy game. Now, one thing that's different about Final Fantasy 16 is that it's way more influenced by games like Devil May Cry, and you're going to be able to do crazy combos, all types of awesome stuff. I'm really excited to see what a Final Fantasy game can bring to the table when it comes to intricate combat like Bayonetta style, which we haven't really seen before.
And now for the game announcement that blew my mind at the Game Awards, Hades 2. I know this is a roguelike, it's an action RPG as well, but Hades is probably one of my top 5 games of all time. And Hades 2 has, it's got some pretty big shoes to fill, I think, but I think Supergiant can do it. I'm so over the moon excited for this game. Like, I want my hands on it now. I cannot like sing Hades praises enough, and I'm hoping the same will be for Hades 2 once it's released.
This next game, believe it or not, is a retelling of Pinocchio, but it's way more mature and scary as hell. Lies of P, coming out this August, hopefully no delay. They still haven't pinpointed an exact date, but coming from someone who's not much of a Souls guy, this game has me very intrigued. I think it looks really awesome just from the setting alone, and a lot of the combat that I've seen looks like a lot of fun. There's like a hookshot style mechanic, which you know I love something like that in a video game.
Yes.
My biggest obsession ever is a hookshot, and this game has something similar to that, so I can't wait to play it.
It kind of gave me like steampunky BioShock vibes with the art, which I love, like a dark, gloomy steampunk setting. So yeah, it's on my radar. Wasn't always there, but it is now.
Before we go, I did also want to mention the obvious game that should be on this list, but both of us are not into this series, which is Diablo 4. It's coming out very soon, and the game looks really good. I'm just not much of a Diablo guy, and Mary, you're not really into the series either, right?
Nah, Diablo's not really my my cup of tea, but I have a lot of friends who are very, very hyped for it, so I'm kind of like living through them and their hype for the game.
Yeah, for sure. And hey, if that Activision Blizzard deal goes through, then the game will probably be on Game Pass, so I'll definitely check it out if it comes to that service. But this has been DTOID Corner here on Destructoid, where we do listicles, rankings, ratings, all types of crazy stuff. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you hit that thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. And that's all. Thanks a lot for watching. We will talk to you guys next time. See ya.
Bye.